You think she left because you don't know. But the truth is she left because you were never fully there, even when you were right beside her. This isn't an attack on men. It's a wake-up call for those who think effort equals connection. Let's break down the silent psychological reasons why women become deeply unsatisfied, even in relationships where everything seems fine. Because if you don't understand the C, you'll lose her and never even see it coming. 1. Emotional discontent. She's there, but she's gone. She didn't leave overnight. She drifted quietly, gradually. While you thought everything was okay, it begins in the smallest moments. The sigh shelled out after sharing something vulnerable. And you didn't even look up from your phone. The time she opened her heart and you responded with logic instead of feeling. You brought her coffee. You kissed her goodbye. But your presence never reached her soul. This is emotional disconnection, and it's the #1 reason women say, I just didn't feel the same anymore. She wasn't asking for perfection. She was asking to obscene. She was asking for you to hold space for her chaos, not fix it. She wanted to cry in front of you with a fearing. It's not that bad. When she feels emotionally alone, even in your arms, that's when she starts to lead. 2. Lack of presence. You're there, but emotional disconnection you're not. You sit beside her on the couch. You sleep next to her every night. But she feels completely alone. Why? Because your body shows up, but your mind is elsewhere. You scroll while she talks. You nod without hearing. You take her like a habit, not like a man who still wants her. Presence is about proximity. It's about energy. She can feel when you're checked out. And when that becomes a pattern, she stops reaching for you. Not because she doesn't care, but because she's tired of feeling invisible. She craves your undivided energy, not just your time. If your attention feels divided, your love will feel diluted, and she will start to emotionally detach. 3. Underestimating her needs. You think you know, you don't. You say you love her. You say you're doing your best. But do we even know what she truly needs to feel safe, loved, and desired? Most men project their own version of love onto women. They assume gifts, loyalty, or solving problems are enough. But her needs are not yours. She doesn't just want you to fix things. She wants you to feel them with her. She wants to be understood, not dismissed. She wants your attention in moments where you think silence should be enough. You didn't get to define what counts as love in her language. And when you continue meeting her needs on your terms, others, she starts asking for less. Not because she needs less, but because she no longer believes you're capable of giving more. 4. Performative effecty. You say the words, she feels nothing. You text, I love you. You give her flowers. You kiss her goodnight. So why does she still feel distant? Because she doesn't want to be beloved out of habit. She wants to be beloved out of emotion. When affection becomes routine instead of heartfelt, it turns into performance. She knows when your touch is mechanical, when your words are timed. She sees right through effort when it feels like damage control, not desire. She doesn't want you to kiss her because it's bedtime. She wants you to kiss her because you can not. The moment your love feels like a checklist, it loses its meaning. And even if she smiles, a quiet sadness grows inside her. One that wonders, does he love me or is he just trying to keep me around? 5. Fear of vulnerability. Your lack of presence strong. But she feels nothing real. You keep it together. You're composed. You never break, but she's not impressed by your emotional armor. She's suffocating beneath it. She gives you her heart, her best, her fears, but you give her surface-level answers and hollow strength. You think you're protecting her by staying guarded, but all she feels is distance. She can't connect to her mask. She wants your truth, not your toughness. She wants to know what scares you. She wants to see the man beneath the control because when you never let her into your storm, she starts feeling like a stranger and eventually she stops opening up because she's always the only one bleeding. 6. Miscommunication of value. You think you're showing up. She feels forgotten. You think staying in the relationship is enough to prove she matters. But being there isn't the same as making her feel valued. She hears your words but watches your actions. And when your priorities never include her, she gets the message. You forgot a date, you canceled plans, you shrug off something important to her. And then you wonder why she seems cold, why she doesn't talk as much, why she looks disconnected. It's because her heart is exhausted from trying to feel important in a place where she constantly feels like a second thought. Value is shown in attention, in consistency, in how you show up when it's inconvenient. And when that's missing, she doesn't feel unloved. She feels like love stopped choosing her. 7. She doesn't want more. She wants real. You think she wants more dates, more compliments, more gifts, but she doesn't want more. She wants what's real. She wants your presence without pretense, your honesty without ego, your affection without prompting. She doesn't want to feel like a task to be completed. She wants to be someone you still choose, not someone you're simply keeping. So when she pulls away, it's not to punish you. It's because she's tired of feeling like your role is on top a lot. And once she begins to feel like you're only loving her when you sense distance, it's already too late. 8. When she stops complaining, she's already letting go. The moment she stops fighting, the moment she stops asking you to show up, that's not peace, it's resignation. You thought her silence meant things were fine, but in her world, it meant she stopped believing you'd ever hear her. She doesn't yell anymore because she's tired of echoing gentle avoid. She doesn't cry anymore because she's tired of wiping her out and underestimating her needs tears. She's not overreacting. She's not emotional. She's done. Quietly, completely, heartbreakingly done. And if you wait until she leaves to become the man she needed, you'll realize she's not coming back for the version of you fatally woke up after the damage was done. If this opened your eyes, don't let it another video you scroll past. Start showing up differently, not louder, not flashier, just real. Comment below waitress resonated. Share this with a man who needs to hear it. And subscribe Seneca's Way *, where we don't chase love, we understand it.